I'm Victoria Winters, and today we're watching Babylon 5. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary specimens, the ceremony master has arrived. Yes, it's me, Victoria Winters, back with another reaction. This time we're watching more Babylon 5. We're continuing from where we left off. Once again, we're not going to be doing this journey alone, as I have seen Babylon 5 before. However, one of my really good friends, JSP, has never seen Babylon 5 other than listening to me yap about it for the last couple of years. So I am, once again, continuing to force them to watch one of my favorite shows. Now, that being said, I'm not going to go on yapping for too long on this screen. We're going to jump over to the reaction here and get this party started. So let's jump over. Say hello, JSB.
Oh, JSB. Also, I'm not being forced to watch this. I am interested in it. I just don't want to pay for it.
Wah, wah. That's all I just heard. All right, so thoughts on the last episode?
Uh, it was silly. Also, I have turned like over the past week just that Mr. Garibaldi into a fucking stim. I've been saying it like 10 times a day.
It's all right. Everybody does that. Everybody picks up Mr.
I'm
Garibaldi,
also
my good and
also
dear
kind
friend.
of kind of funny too. A piece of like I've been trying to like figure out the accent, and a piece of it is just the fact that he has the fangs in his mouth and they don't let his front teeth touch. I have fucked up teeth, so like my like front teeth already do this. So my mouth is naturally built for the accent.
There's a little bit of Eastern European in there too. I can hear.
Another thing, if you want like a tip on how to do the accent, put the like tip of your tongue behind your front teeth when you say things.
It's the gift. This. Wow, I sound like the fuck is that? The snake. What's the name of that snake?
Not between your teeth, behind them, like right
I
at the
did.
like roof of your mouth.
The rough. Sorry, say that again. The what of your mouth?
Roof of your mouth.
The roof, not the rough.
Yeah,
You said rough the first
like
time.
where it's a Midwestern accent. Fuck off. Roof.
Yeah, at the rough of your mouth. Rough, 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 rough.
My accent is all over the place. I say my O's like they're fucking like East Coast. I say out and about like I'm Canadian. I say y'all because I grew up around Southerners. Also, I don't know why. If I'm saying like golf as a sport, I say golf, and nobody around here says golf. But if I say golf as in like a land formation, I say golf. I don't know why that happens.
It's because you're weird and you're Midwestern. You gotta be a Midwesterner, you know. Don't you know?
Nobody in the Midwest says golf.
Yeah, they also don't say the word roof.
They say
So,
roof.
and don't forget you wash your dishes. Get over there and wash your dishes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a Midwestern one. I think that's just Genie.
Oh no, that's not just Judy. That is several people. I know quite a few that say whoosh. And I give
Like I think
all of them
Warsh.
crap.
I think Warsh is like the way more rural Midwestern.
I can go with that. I
Like
can
those
see
are the
that.
people who stop. Like I think those are also the same people that stop saying ths, like Nort instead of North.
Probably. So, what's your expectations for this next episode? The name of the episode is Soul Hunter.
This is gonna be the silliest fucking shit.
Oh,
That's my expectation.
if you
I know
only
there's
knew,
gonna be
you
a
poor
weird
summer
like
child.
corny as there's gonna be a corny as fuck scene where somebody like gets killed or something, and it's just gonna be like weird fake seizing as the lights do a weird effect.
Oh,
That's my one prediction is that's gonna happen.
alrighty. Well, let's see if you're correct. And jump in.
I'm like 90% sure I am.
Well, all I can say is one of the upcoming episodes. I'd love. Hopefully, we can get to it tonight. But it is one of my favorite episodes, and it is one that I quote all the damn time. Let's see if we can get to that one tonight. Spaceball.
Death Star, but the Enterprise on the front of it. Graphics are like a little better. There's more polygons.
They get a little bit better as time goes on.
Commander Sinclair. Nice to see you again.
And you. It's been a while.
This is the new
This is my
doctor.
first officer, Lieutenant Commander Susan Ivanova. Susan, Dr. Stephen Franklin, our new medical chief of staff.
A pleasure. I followed your work while I was stationed back home. We're honored to have you aboard.
Oh, thank you. Ran into Dr. Kyle at the transfer point on Io. He sends his regards.
Fuck off.
We're looking forward to working with the president. It's a great opportunity.
No one
Well,
should
with
be
some
named
aliens
Kyle.
invading Earth, we need more people like him back home.
So one of my there's another VTuber that I watch. Their name is Kyryu Crocodile. And because of one other streamer, Kyryu's Crocodile's chat are now known as Kyle.
Yes, we like it
We're
that
all
way.
Kyle.
Rip.
One of the
Rough,
streamers
buddy.
started calling Croc Kyle, and then that just became now the chat's Kyle.
Frequency silhouette, star drive. Doesn't match anything we've seen before.
How long before it comes out of hyperspace?
Right now.
I do love the skate technology idea. I think it looks kind of cool.
Actually, so I know the science behind what they're doing.
Mhm.
I learned it because I wanted to write something. The like concept of like gates that open and close like that is actually theoretically possible if you like function in something called like spatial folding, wherein like if this is like a flat plane where space lays on, if you want to get from this point to this point, you just take space and you push them like that, and now you can go straight through. The way it works is you create something called an Einstein-Rosen bridge, which requires technology and physics stuff that we haven't discovered yet.
Well-
Because it requires
You're partially correct on how this the gates in this universe work. So they have what's called hyperspace. It's like another dimensional of space, and the gate punches a hole into that, and travel in that dimension is a lot faster. It's a lot smaller. Gates, so most ships don't have the capability of opening the jump points. That's what the gates are for. Large ships can do it. Small ships can't.
that was but one of the things required for it though, and a justification for why like only specific ships could is like theoretically maybe a large ship is the only one that could carry something called exotic matter, which is different from antimatter or regular matter. Because you know how like gravity works, bigger something is, the more like gravitational pull it has towards it.
Mhm.
Exotic matter is an entirely theoretical like thing where it does the exact opposite, where the more of it you have in one spot, it just starts pushing gravity out. And you need one of those to keep those gates open. Because otherwise, black hole gravity is just gonna crush it and like suck itself back in.
So they don't go into the overall details of the tech like they do in like Star Trek and how
Cowards.
this stuff works. However, that you do learn a lot of it the basics like about how hyperspace works throughout the series.
Words.
Trajectory's wild. She's out of control. Commander, it's on a collision course heading straight for us.
It was the
Dun,
dawn
dun,
of the
dun.
third age of mankind. 10 years after the
Earth-Minbari War.
The Babylon Project was a dream given form. Its goal, to prevent another war by creating a place where humans and aliens could work out their differences.
I don't care what you say. I like the lens makeup post
All the way
pilot.
from home for diplomats, hustlers.
Nah, her new makeup sucks. I hate it. It's bad.
Humans
Oh,
and
hey, you
aliens
actually get to meet
wrapped
one of my
in
favorite characters in this
2,500,000
episode.
spinning
Get to meet
metal,
Karath.
all alone in the night. It can be a dangerous place, but it's our last best hope for peace. This is the story of the last of the Babylon stations. The year is 2258.
So there's a this ongoing background character who just shows up all the time. His name's Grath. Like he's never really overly plot relevant, but he's in a crap ton of episodes. And Michael gone.
We just got the easiest makeup.
Something like that.
Just move out of the fucking way of it.
One station to better.
Stop driving towards it.
Negative.
I don't think a space station's really movable that easy.
They have engines that go 360 on their little ships. They should have them on the big ones so that the big ones can go backwards.
This is a new technology, a new race. I want that ship intact.
This is not a clear and present danger. I must read the rulebook again. Open defense grid.
Defense grid activated.
Checking incoming ship. 5 by 5.
This is one of my complaints actually about the show. Is how like they got the the main character's gonna jump in the fighter. However, later on they do stop doing this. They introduce a couple of characters that are like the lower ranking dudes, so they'll have like dedicated pilots after this. They eventually
Yeah,
get.
because if
Go ahead.
20 feet.
Because realistically, if you're in a military situation, you don't want your general in the upfront guns a-blazing position, otherwise you don't have a general anymore.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I'm glad they eventually get past the main character syndrome of the show. And introduce some of the, like the lieutenants and stuff like that, let them do things.
You'll have to destroy it.
Understood. Stand by defense grid. Prepare to fire on my mark, not a second before.
They probably just had to do, they didn't want more people with speaking positions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In the first season, they didn't have that much money because it was Fox that was bankrolling this.
Tell Dr. Frank
Oh.
to have the med bay standing by. Assuming the pilot's still alive, we may have his first patient.
Commander,
Ambassador Doyle?
heard about the rescue. Is the pilot alive?
Barely. Just got him into the ISO lab in time. Ship was pretty banged up. Garmin scoring all over the place.
Meaning someone attacked his ship.
One more hit and it would have cracked like an egg. Can't tell from the damage if it was raiders or something else.
Honestly, at this point, just don't give them earlobes, just give them ear holes like a lizard.
We have no idea who he is, what he is, or where he came from.
But she has
I
little
have
tiny
seen many
cute
places
ears.
without Commander. Perhaps I can help identify him.
You and I have different definitions of that
Take all
word.
that we-
I'm still mad that we don't see any like Fox characters. We need an animal species in there.
12%. So that's good, right?
Hey,
For a human, yes. In this case, it may be good. Or he may be hyperventilating before his heart explodes all over the iso lab. Ask a silly question, get a silly answer.
How's he doing?
Doc
hey,
says it's 50-50. Either way, I'd stay on this side of the glass if I were you. Trust me on this.
Did he finish going over his ship?
Not yet. Watch with a seal. They don't want to laser our way in until we know what's inside.
No! What are you doing?
racist.
What's the matter with you?
Kill it. You have to kill it, Commander. Put it back in the ship. Shoot it into space. Fire it into the sun. But you have to kill it.
Aggressive.
Quickly.
Shoot it
You're
into
not
the
making
sun.
any sense. Why? Why should we kill him?
You don't know. You don't know what that thing is. It is Shag Dot. It is a soul hunter. Get it off this station, Commander. Now. Before it's too late. Before someone dies.
drama.
No
I
disrespect,
apologize.
but this is my least favorite character.
Who, Delenn?
Yeah.
It's just... You do not know these
In
things.
the early seasons, she's kind
Don't
of
educate me.
eh. Londo is still
Delenn.
best boy though.
I've known you almost 2 years, and I've never seen you react so
And
violently
Jakar's close
before.
second.
Training. Even a
I love
Fucking
Jakar.
swinger.
Every Minbari.
Dude, Jakar is awesome.
It's
It's better, I guarantee you.
I'm not upset about that. That was funny.
They are immortal. No one knows who they are or where they came from. But they can sense death, Commander. They are drawn to death, like insects drawn to the light.
Why? What do they get out of it?
An object for their collection. They have the power to steal your soul at the very instant of death. They are thieves, Commander. They steal your innermost thoughts, rip away from you that which is eternal. Not every soul. Only
This
those
implies a
they
scientific
consider to
proof
be
of a
special
soul.
value.
Yes, that's what it does imply.
Has taken a particular interest in certain classes of Minbari.
Some wild shit that to just brush over.
As long as the soul hunter remains here, everyone on this station is in terrible danger. Send it away. While you still can.
This episode has implications.
Hey, Oscar, how are you?
Because of the implication.
Right up. Here we go. Here we go. Place your bet. Place your bet. 1 red ball, 3 cups. All you gotta do is find the little red ball. Notice it's not here. It's not here.
Fuck do you have like homeless people on the ship?
Nobody knows. All right,
Yeah,
son,
there
go.
are homeless people on board Babylon 5. Some people show up here
Fucking
looking.
how?
Some people show up looking for a better life, and don't exactly
Place your bet. Place your bet. Here we go.
do well, and they end up homeless living in down below.
Where she sat, nobody knows.
So is it just open to anybody who wanted to hop on the fucking ship?
Well, if you can, as long as you get through customs, you're perfectly fine. But then you get through customs, and you don't end up making money or like getting what you need, and eventually you get evicted from your cabin, and then you're homeless.
Interesting.
Now you don't have enough money to
Nearly a
leave.
dozen ships asked to leave the station.
If you're on a giant floating
Some of them wanted
spaceship,
to leave for weeks.
the
Station.
concept you could ever be homeless
I think word's gotten out.
is
about our
fucking
friend down
wild
at
to me.
Isolab.
Because who the fuck else is they got? Like,
Ball's right here, right? Place it here. Place your bet. Place your bet. Place your bet. Notice it's not here. It's not here. Okay?
you're evicted, but we're not going to throw you into space. But we also have nobody who can also just fill this fucking home for now.
There's always somebody
It's
that's
just
gonna
a
be
dick
showing
move.
up looking for more, for money.
Oh, I'm sorry, son. You're a trick.
Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody showing up with money that's gonna take the old apartment. Yeah, no, the down below was like the
That's
old,
Tom
like the old
McDonald.
maintenance stuff. What?
I was making a joke because there was a like white dude with cornrows, so I said, "Is that Tom McDonald?"
Can you hear me? Can you understand me? This is MedLab 1. I need a translation team stat.
No. I have been to your world.
This actor, he's been in like every sci-fi series that was ever made from this era.
God. Well, dude, no, I know that face.
What?
He was even in an Elvira movie. Actually, he was in
That's not shocking.
the Elvira movie. Mistress of the Dark.
Low, quick, muffled, terrifying.
What did he trip on? That's what she said.
What do you got?
That's also what she said.
What about the victim? I'll be there in one.
I don't know how many she's are referring to themselves or their partners as an it.
The deep blue of pain.
I need 20 cc's of isotoxin.
I know a few people that
Punctured serrated artery.
the people that they were dating, I wouldn't refer to as a person.
Muffled. Slower now.
Yeah, but they would.
I'm losing him.
Closer now. Over your shoulder. It comes.
Boy, shut the fuck up.
Hey, and you know they make objects that you can just use that can
Exhalation of the spirit.
finish.
Yes, but the nature of being an object means it can't come.
No, they have toys that actually do have the ability to at the end.
Again.
Ones
that
that
is
can
a thing.
pretend to. That's not what that is, though.
Yeah.
Gone.
Specifically not the same thing.
Gone now.
This
Gone.
if this video was ever monetized, it's definitely not monetized now.
You had no chance at that. I swear, like... I was gonna say swear like a sailor, but I'll be entirely honest. I'm pretty sure sailors are more like... clean. It's like the hierarchy of like things that swear a lot. I think it goes like sailor, military, Bibsy pop character.
I'm going to ask you again to identify yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? What happened to your ship? We checked the med lab records. The stabbing took place at 11:02:13. Your reactions at exactly that moment show you knew he was dying. How?
Look at that big fucking head. He's psychic.
Did you come here for his soul? Oh, we've heard.
You brought him on the ship,
I never met a
stupid.
soul hunter before.
Well, in all fairness, he didn't know what he was when they first brought him on board.
No, what I'm saying though is he's like, did you come here? It's like he very specifically did not. You brought him on.
Blame him.
He was unconscious.
Being a thief. A stealer.
Like that's on him.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Thieves. We are preservers.
But that might get your attention.
React only for the greater good.
Minbari don't seem to think so.
Minbari, pale, bloodless, look in their eyes and see nothing but mirrors, infinities of reflection. Will not let us help them, no.
What exactly is a soul hunter?
Ask Commander Minbari, friend. We are drawn to the moment. The moment
And then it
of
proceeds to tell us.
surrender, the instant of loss, between despair and ecstasy, when the flesh fails and all that remains behind, the soul we save. Not all. Only the special ones. Leaders, thinkers, poets, dreamers, blessed lunatics.
Hey, I guess you're
And
fitting
what do
in.
you do with these souls after you've saved them?
We enshrine them, worship them, we talk to them, listen, we learn.
Well, this is nonsense. It's patent superstition. It can't be done. With the right technology, maybe you could encode the personality matrix and produce a clone of someone's mind.
Yep.
But the idea of taking someone's soul...
Ridiculous, yes.
That's science. That's not what a scientist
Not
does.
yet. What is it between you and the Minbari?
He's a
And
skeptic.
Jealous.
he's a bitch.
Selfish.
There's a difference between like being a skeptic and like being scientific.
Very rare. Revs
Like,
of
I
all their
am not.
leaders who cut
Like-
dying, your thoughts.
Ghosts and souls don't exist. Like, that's my, like, baseline, but I'm not a scientist. If you're a scientist and somebody just tells you they have explicit proof that a soul exists, which could then imply, like, an afterlife and a whole bunch of shit, any good scientist would jump on that shit. Because that's insane.
He's not a scientist.
And
He's a
fundamentally,
doctor.
Ideas.
that's a type of scientist. Fuck
All
you.
that he was. All that he could ever be. Gone. Wasted.
I think that goes double for a doctor.
Gone. Gone.
Can he leave here without a breathing unit? Well, it's hard to say. This is his natural atmosphere, but his lungs seem capable of processing oxygen as well. Then you'll need a guard. I'll have somebody from security here within the hour. Personally,
I mean, my lungs can process
believe
exhaust,
you
but I
can
probably
do
shouldn't
so.
keep doing it.
but your presence here is disrupting this station and causing tension among the alien population. They consider you to be a clear and present danger. And I have no reason to question their judgment. You can stay in the ISO lab until your ship is repaired and you're fit to travel. As soon as that happens, I want you off this station. Any questions?
He's all
yours, Doctor. I finished the autopsy on the stabbing victim. We're clear to handle the burial.
Have the next of kin signed off on the death certificate?
Yes, they can't afford to send them
Why
home.
did he have to go all the way up to CNC? Couldn't he just done this in a phone call?
Wondering how the fuck burial works. Like, do they put them in that one, like, preserved public park area? Or did
Nope.
they just shoot them into space?
From the stars we came,
They shoot him to the sun.
and to the stars we return, from now until the end of time. We therefore commit this body to the deep.
It's just cremation.
Yeah.
What do you call that, a burial?
Because it's just it's the term used.
Something, Doctor?
It's,
It's also brief, isn't it? Typical human life.
there's a lot of terms that we use that are ancient that do not technically apply to what we do. It's just that's what it was called for the longest time, and then as technology shifted, you just kept referring to the old way. Dude, look at the fucking save icon. It's a fucking floppy disk.
Doesn't matter. If we lived 200 years, we'd still be human. We'd
That's
still
fair.
make the same mistakes.
You're a pessimist.
I don't like it, though.
I'm Russian, Doctor.
She's Russian.
We understand these things.
I love Susan.
The fucking New England accent.
What do you want, Minbari?
Soul hunters never travel without their collection. Where is yours?
Safe.
Mis
children
cabeza.
are safe. We talk together of many things. They are many and wise and rare. The finest souls.
Are any of them Minbari? Understand this. Before you leave, I will search your ship, rip every panel, tear up every floor. I will gut it from end to end until I find the soul.
I think I know what bothers me so much about the new design.
What?
Freedom. Release
This part of her
them.
face doesn't fucking move. This part does. The old design kept it all kind of like static, so it wasn't as like jarring or
The next
uncanny.
generation of Minbari.
But now, like,
Remove
this
those
part like emoting and this part like just being static, I think that just bothers me. It like triggers the uncanny valley.
one before.
I can kind of see that.
Lie.
I'm pretty sure they used a latex appliance instead of the foam
with death,
appliances for this.
unless we act to preserve it. We will help you. In spite of yourselves. You were there at the death of your leader, Dukat.
Stopped you from taking what which you had no right to take.
You stopped me from saving him. That is where it began to go wrong. The lost souls, one after another, voices stilled. I failed because you stopped me. Failed. The pattern began. I remember. They called you Satai Dylan of the Great Council. Curious. Curious. What is one of the great leaders of the Membari doing here playing ambassador?
Oh, shit.
Busted.
What in the hell?
Metalord, ISO Lab 1. Metalord.
What the hell?
This guy's gotta have one hell of a punch. He punched him in a fucking gas mask and knocked him out.
The thing that causes the knockout is like the way your brain reverberates inside your head. So technically the impact like can be however like jarring. It doesn't actually have to hit your face.
Yeah, I'm saying he must have a hell of a punch. The mask would have absorbed some of it.
I now know what is broken.
Not if the mask didn't cave in, it didn't absorb it. It just transferred it.
Last I know
Physics.
who we have come for.
Like it's like cars and crumple zones. Because if a car doesn't have a crumple zone, that force transfers and then you suffer it. That's why Cybertrucks suck ass.
The boys are looking everywhere.
There's
We know
plenty
we
of
have
reasons
to
why a
restrict people
Cybertruck
we
sucks
We
ass.
checked it out and found a cabinet.
I know, but that's one of them.
We went over the place.
They don't have crumple
Right.
zones.
Anything inside? Negative. Whatever was there, he's got it now. My guess is he'll head toward the alien sector, assuming he hasn't already done so. He draw too much attention elsewhere. Agreed. Only thing I can't figure out is why. Even if his ship were operational, he can't leave anyway. We've got security all over the docking base. He's alone. What's he after?
The lens says these hunters are drawn to death. The more important the person about to die, the more they're drawn to it.
If that's the reason, all we have to do is figure out who's about to die.
The fucking nice little zoom in.
Like the silly fish man.
You are Nagrat?
Yes.
That's my boy.
Provide.
So he's just a puppet, and you don't have to spend hours in latex. That's probably why he's in the background all the time.
Oh yeah.
Provide.
Yes. I require a guide to this place. All the secret ways. Corners, tubes, places to hide, places to run, ways in and ways out.
Difficult. Requires level 5 security. Birthers only. Very expensive. You can afford.
I must. I have a mission. A soul will be lost if I do not act. This I cannot allow.
I love Nigrath. I love Nigrath. Just a giant ass praying mantis walking around the ship or station.
There's a ship coming to the gate.
Confirmed. Entering 5 seconds. Nothing scheduled.
Don't tell me. Tell that.
Hey, you got my homeboy
Two
Steve.
soul hunters. Did somebody book a convention without telling me? All right, patch me through.
This is Commander Jeffrey Sinclair of Babylon 5. Please identify yourself.
You know who and what I am. I must dock at once. Someone is about to die.
And if we refuse access,
Then there will be more than one.
they'll clear you for docking. We'll link instructions directly to your nav system. If I may ask, who are you here to see?
I am here to see you, Commander. And quickly. Before it's too late.
That's a hell of a thing to say. It's like, oh yeah, I only show up when people die, and I'm here for you.
This is episode 2. They're not gonna kill him off yet.
Hey, this might
No
be
fucking way.
what you call it? This might be the inspiration for one of the author of Game of Thrones.
I don't like anything about it.
Knock off characters.
Sound like a threat. I'm not so sure.
Didn't A Song of Ice and Fire start before this?
Fine, let him be nervous. Look, you wait here. Let my people
Or
deal
what?
with him. Sorry, I really.
Before
hate
Babylon
it.
5.
That's none of my
Didn't,
business.
like-
Man's gotta earn a living, you know?
Like, George R.R. Martin, I swear to God, he started writing Game of Thrones, like, decades ago.
Yeah, and this show got written in the 80s.
Written, but not adapted until the 90s.
Yes,
I have come for you to warn you. One of my brothers is here, yes?
that's right. Why? You said you had to warn me.
About him. I fear he is disturbed. Deeply, deeply disturbed. Every moment he remains here places this station in terrible danger. Someone is about to die, Commander. And it will
I
be
just
his
looked.
hands.
The first,
I hope that
book,
trade relations with
1996.
Come.
Babylon 5, 1994.
Five's older.
At the first.
I have come
Yes.
to save your soul. At any cost.
He was ordered to preserve the soul of the Minlar leader and others. Each time he was prevented or arrived at the death too late. Souls were lost. Our order was disgraced. He was always fragile. Then he became obsessed with the fear of losing souls. One day he said he found a solution to the problem and vanished.
And this solution?
Stop waiting.
Kill him first!
Yep.
The fear, the danger of arriving too late became too great for him. Now when he finds someone worthy of preservation, he does not wait, does not risk. He kills them to catch their souls. Our order does not support this. We've tracked him to a dozen worlds arriving too late, and others have paid the price. We almost captured him 2 days ago, but he escaped. His ship damaged.
Garibaldi, go.
Jackson and Green 2, Chief. Just came on duty and found Henson. He's been stunned.
Green 2, it's the ambassadorial wing. Len.
I love how he jumps immediately. It has to be Delenn. Out of all of the ambassadors.
Shamed me before my brothers. I failed to preserve your leader. His wisdom, knowledge, gone forever.
You had all the time in the world to just kill her and get it over with.
Failed. There must be balance.
Why are you monologuing?
Your soul
All good villains need a
One of the
monologue. You
races
gotta have the
itself
monologue.
Oh.
will atone for my failure.
Dude, the best, like, moments are when a villain is like, and why are you explaining all this to me? Because it's already done. I did it.
Live forever.
Lost. That's a good villain monologue. The
My
Bond
favorite-
villain monologue, where they tell you exactly how the machines work so you can disassemble them, that's a bad monologue.
My favorite monologue is from, The Incredibles. When Syndrome starts talking, he's like, "You got me monologuing." Best monologue.
Short.
Let me go!
Speaking of James Bond, I swear the movie The Rock is a James Bond movie.
Do not discomfort your soul.
I could
It is
just
not, but that
take
is a
it.
fun theory.
I could rip your soul from your body.
It's
always fast. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you started.
So for starters, the character that Sean Connery plays, who was the original James Bond,
Yeah.
his character.
Well, the second.
Oh, he was the James Bond. He was the James Bond.
I know, but Roger Moore was the original.
No. Roger Moore came after him.
I swear to God, Roger Moore was first.
Nope. Sean Connery was first, I believe. You're Googling it.
I am Googling it. Motherfucker, it was the 70s.
And Sean Connery started in the 60s.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so Sean Connery's James Bond, right? Sean Connery, in the movie The Rock, his character was a former member of the British military. James Bond was a commander in the British Royal Navy. Then they also mentioned that his character was trained by British Special Forces. James Bond was also trained by British Special Forces. And then they go on mentioning that his character in The Rock was a part of British intelligence. What does James Bond work for? British intelligence. When the year that they say that he was arrested and permanently incarcerated was the year of the final James Bond movie for Sean Connery, which is why there was no more Sean Connery James Bond movies, because he was now in prison. And when the bad guy in The Rock, with the timeline they talk about, him and James Bond were in the same place at the same time. In the movie where there was a news article about Commander Bond being having died. It was in an article in the newspaper in the movie. Now, fast forward to The Rock, when when the bad guy meets Sean Connery's character, he goes, name, rank, and ID or whatever. They're a sailor. And then which Sean Connery kind of looks stunned for half a second and he goes, I was in the army. The reason why he said sailors because he recognized Sean Connery's character from being in that newspaper from way back when. It is a James Bond movie.
The one problem with your entire theory is he has a name and a daughter.
Here's the thing.
With this history.
Yes. Okay. So his name. They talk about his name in the movie, in The Rock. They say that they could not find a single record of him existing anywhere. So it's not a real name. It is a freaking alias. And we see James Bond use aliases all the time. So the name.
The other one is the daughter.
Okay. So what is James Bond well known for?
Again,
getting all the
difference
girls.
Being this daughter has a history already that conflicts.
No, her history does not conflict. So at the end of the pretty much one of the last James Bond movies, the movie ends around January of that year, and then what's his face? Sean Connery's character is imprisoned around July of that year. So he had a couple of months, in which James Bond ends up picking up, doing what he does. He finds a girl, does his James Bond thing, except for this time.
What I'm saying is the history conflict is the time spent with his daughter when she was alive, or when she was younger.
No.
Where the timelines.
Nope, I'm not done yet.
Jesus Christ.
He ends up meeting. He met a girl at a bar. The mom just left a Led Zeppelin concert. Went to a bar. Met James Bond. They did a little wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. And then 9 months later, there's a kid. Sean Connery's character was arrested. and then locked into Alcatraz. And then he immediately broke out of Alcatraz, which we know James Bond can do because we see him do that in one of the movies, one of the Sean Connery movies. Breaks out of prison. And then they mention it takes them a couple of years to find him and then arrest him again. There's your timeline where he gets to meet.
Still saying nah.
Nope, I'm going. It's a James Bond movie. It is a James Bond movie.
It is a Nicolas Cage film, and they got Bond in it.
Yep, it's a James Bond movie.
Nicolas Cage.
Yep. So Nicolas Cage, still a James Bond movie. I'll die on this hill.
Clean transfer. I do not wish you any discomfort.
So, kind of interesting James Bond fact.
Goes through here. Yeah.
Roger Moore and like Sean Connery actually kind of both hated the character.
And your heart beats low, quick.
Like Connery didn't like how Bond exploited women.
Pounding out.
Oh yeah.
And donated several of his paychecks to like causes to like prevent violence against women, which is deeply ironic given what ended his career.
You will feel as if you are falling.
And then Roger Moore ended up quitting because he got too old for the women that they were casting. And he was just like, nah. Like, this is gross, I'm leaving.
Yep. My two favorite Bonds of all time was Sean Connery and Roger Moore.
He's gone, all right. As I told you, it's too late. But he cannot escape this time. We'll bring him back after the death.
I didn't know
So apparently,
I can help it. I'm sorry, it's inevitable.
Other funny thing, apparently,
You say you can
when they were
sense death.
doing Bond again, like making the new ones with Daniel Craig,
Show me.
they, like in the writer's room, they functionally had to completely rework what James Bond was, because Austin Powers had so thoroughly lampooned the originals that they couldn't adapt them in like the same way, because Austin Powers had functionally become more iconic with modern audiences than the original Bond. Which is why the new versions have such a dark tone, and they have a much more like smooth, suave Bond. Like Bond, it's less of a horn dog. Is because Austin Powers existed, and anything they did that even got close to like the Connery or Roger Moore era would have like just made people go, "This is Austin Powers." Dude, I know this kind of like light or the flashlight he's got. Those things are expensive.
And heavy. Those are those big giant D cells, the big square ones.
Incredible.
Is the machine gonna capture his own soul?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Not again.
Leave us alone!
I know those props are foam.
Probably.
Those little like guns they have, those are definitely like injected into a mold.
I do have to say, I do like how this universe deals with guns, which is like you're on a space station, you don't want lead throwers, and they didn't want to do the Star Trek pew pew. You know what I mean? With the beams.
Yeah.
Why do you fight for her? Don't you understand?
I think it's a good happy medium.
Sci-Fi. She is Sci-Fi. I've seen her soul. They're using you. They're using you.
The hands. Arrgh. Monster hands.
Arr.
children. I never raining hard. Listen to me. Listen to me. Children.
Schwartz.
Okay, now I have a question. If these guys try to show up, around the time someone dies, they have to set up this big, funky machine every single damn time. It'd be kind of awkward.
That's probably why
around.
he keeps being, like, too late. It's like he doesn't show up too late, he can't get the machine up in time.
So he's a shitty mechanic.
How's she doing?
Better. She has a strong constitution. Amazingly strong, really. And losing that much blood would have killed a human. Explains why they fought so well during the war. They just kept going, no matter how great the injury or loss of blood. So, I hear you saw something.
Yes. Something?
Do you think you can be a little more specific?
I'm not sure.
No.
I don't know if I ought to be sure.
Well, I still don't believe it. And I'd be careful if I were you, Commander. That sort of talk will get you sent off on a very long vacation.
I knew you would come.
You should rest.
We were right. About you.
Who was right? Glenn.
No, it's okay. She's just sleeping. Whatever she had to say, we'll wait till she's back on her feet.
Yeah. I'll bet you half a year's salary if she doesn't finish that sentence.
They're using you.
Computer. Keyword search. Minbari language. Designated keyword. What was it? Satai.
One reference. Setai. Honorific. Title applied to ruling body known as Grey Council.
Why would a member of the ruling body be assigned to ambassadorial duties? That's like assigning the vice president.
Unknown. Do you wish to make a further inquiry?
No. Not now. You can wait. There's always time.
Neurotypical ass.
Nah, I would be obsessing over that right now.
Glenn lost a lot of blood.
Point, he's neurotypical.
But Dr. Franklin thinks he's got the situation under control.
Yes. If it were to go differently, I would feel it.
I have a message for you and your brothers. Babylon 5 is off limits to soul hunters. I know you're doing what you think is best, but I can't allow it, not on my station.
I understand. We are rarely welcomed. It is our lot. Goodbye, Commander. If I may ask, what happened to my brother's collection?
Life's full of mysteries. Consider this one of them.
You sneaky bastard, what'd you do with it?
I guess you could say she took his balls.
What?
All right, and that was that. What do you think?
That was weird.
It's like out of the entirety of the series, this was my least favorite episode, honestly. A little too metaphysical for my personal taste in my sci-fi.
Very weird.
It was, but they bringing in the that one dude who's in like every sci-fi movie in the freaking 90s. What that? I did not say play. What are you doing? Stop. It's absolutely the best.
Hey, you know it's gonna be a good episode with Londo's in the first 3 fucking seconds I saw that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. All right. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Try
one?
to gaslight me.
I would never do such.
That's my only takeaway. That was a weird one. I am not much of a fan of fuck. I already forgot her name. I'm bad at this.
Delenn?
Delenn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not particularly a fan of her.
It's all right. My boys in the next episode, as you already know, you're gonna get lots of big hair in the next episode. So So you already know Londo's in the next episode. What do you think's the next episode about?
I feel like it's gonna be just genuinely low stakes shenanigans, but it will be made high stakes because Londo is Londo. It's like someone's gonna almost die because Londo has like had a petty slight. That's my prediction. And because he's an ambassador, they're just gonna let it slide.
He's got that diplomatic immunity. Diplomatic immunity. Alrighty. Well, that'll be it for this episode, and we will see you in the next one.